Are you looking to transform your body with calisthenics and make 2020 your year? Well, stay tuned my friend, as in today's video I'm going to show you how you can achieve exactly that. What is going on my friends, it's Jake of www.jgcalisthenics.co.uk. Before I dive into it, I just want to mention that, for the best guidance for transforming your body with the long start of calisthenics, then make sure you subscribe to the channel now and turn on post notifications, because I upload new videos every Monday and Thursday specifically for people like you, my friend. Right, so in this video we're going to do something a little bit different, you know what I'm saying? So, with that said, I'd like you to grab a pen and paper, right, or paper and pen, whatever tickles your fancy. And this is really the exact step I use for all of my clients and all my new clients to really allow them to create massive change and really take full ownership of their health and fitness, right? So with that said, listen, and where it's relevant, where I ask you questions, you can pause the video and then actually write your answers, and then we can proceed from there. Sound like a plan? So right now, my friend, I'm going to guide you through a 3-step process to create a massive change in your health and fitness, right? So the first stage, right, or the first step is to establish where you are right now. You know what I'm saying? And so with that, we're going to look into 3 areas, right, for what it takes to really, actually transform your body with calisthenics and your health and fitness as a whole, right? So remember, take notes, my friend, make sure you're listening. Because out of the 3 areas I've just highlighted, the first, right, we're gonna cover is strategy. So I'm talking about training and nutrition, right? Because as I'm sure you're aware, as you're watching this YouTube video, we have access to millions, right? Millions of resources online and YouTube videos to get in the best shape of our lives, and there's even more articles online being told of how we should be eating, and even more diets coming out online of, what will, ultimately allow us to lose weight, right? Or lose 10 pounds of fat in the space of X, Y, weeks, you know what I'm saying? The problem though with all these informations and options, ultimately, with this person saying they're right and then the others are wrong, and then I'm telling you this and another person saying don't do what Jake's saying, right? Is that it can be very confusing to navigate on your own, right? It makes it hard to really establish what is actually important and will actually get you the results you desire, such as losing stubborn fat and losing that stubborn fat for good, right? With the right strategy though, the training and nutrition, actually losing weight and losing it for good, as I've just said, actually becomes pretty easy and like second nature, right? You follow me so far? And that's where the second area comes in that I'm going to discuss with you, right? Which is mindset, because mindset, as we know, is a very largely overlooked area of our fitness journeys and can easily be argued as the most important, right? Because whatever our body does, it's followed by the mind, right? So as an example, we can try a diet, stick to it with sheer willpower, and then because we can't sustain it, we just fall off, lose momentum, and can never actually really find anything that works, which ultimately really tarnishes our self-esteem, right? But if you shift your value in who you are, then we actually create a new identity and habit of health. Just pretty awesome, right? You know what I'm saying? And tying to mindset, that's where the last area comes in, which is accountability, right? Because as humans, there's only so much internal motivation, right, we can get. We really need external factors to really push us to that next level, right? Because really, as I've, learned from experience, when we actually have someone holding us high and gives us the encouragement we need to move forward and also give us, the occasional kick in the backside when we actually need it, right? It makes sticking to our path of getting to the goal we desire much easier, right? Because once again, when we have someone holding us high and invested in our results, then we are far more likely to stick to the results than if we just try and do it ourselves. You see what I mean? So those 3 areas covered of establishing where you are, now that's where the question I have for you is, out of these 3 areas I just highlighted to you, like which area feels like the biggest challenge to you and why? Again, you can pause the video if you like to write down your answer. And maybe if you're struggling with all 3, then actually highlight yourself, write down why you're struggling with each one, right? And a big question, which is very uncomfortable to answer, right, is, looking at all the problems and obstacles you're having in your health and fitness right now, like what does your life look like a year from now if you don't actually address these problems, right? Is it maybe that your confidence will tarnish, right? You may even gain weight and go on emotional or binge eating, right? Anything. It's very uncomfortable to answer. I've been there myself, but trust me, when we actually establish that and really know what could happen if we don't actually take control of our health and fitness, then we're more likely to actually take action to avoid that sense of pain. Do you see what I mean? So now we've covered step 1, it's time to go over to step 2, which is obviously, as we establish where we are now we're going to establish where we want to be, right? So now I want to go ahead and humor me, my friend, and close your eyes right now. Now go ahead, actually do it. Don't pause the video, because you still need to listen to me, right? And I want you to imagine yourself, let's say if you're watching this at the start of the year 2020, I want to imagine yourself right at the end of this year, in December 2020. And you know, let's say you're walking along the beach in the summer, or not the summer because we're saying the end of the year. Let's just say you're walking around the beach, right? And you're looking at yourself from a third person perspective, right? But this time, when you're looking at yourself from this perspective, you're like, damn, I'm hot. I actually look like freaking amazing, you know what I'm saying? So the question I have for you, my friend, which I'd love you to write down, right, is what's different about your body for you to actually have that reaction, right, from what you're seeing from that beach body physique, you know what I'm saying? And ultimately what you want to, you know, actually write down is how do you feel and how do you look, right? More details the better, because really if you get more clarity of where you want to go, you're more likely to actually take the action to create that type of result, you know what I'm saying? And so once you've covered that, the third step, which is, you know, not gonna go into so much detail, it's pretty simple. Take action on it, you know what I mean? Especially if you're watching this around the new year, you know, the very, very scary stat, my friend, is that 80% of people who start, you know, New Year's resolutions for their fitness journey, they quit by February, right? That's scary. That's pretty damn scary. But my friend, I don't want that to be you, because I know exactly when you achieve your health and fitness goals, how much confidence that's gonna have in yourself and all other areas of your life by simply building the body you've always wanted. And again, by following these 3 steps I've highlighted to you, you're gonna make that much more attainable to actually achieve for yourself. Does that make sense? And so if this video was of value to you and you yourself would like support and specific guidance with what I've highlighted in this video, so you can finally, you know, actually make 2020 the year where you actually build the body you've always wanted and not have to wait another year or staying in the exact same spot as before, then of course I invite you by all means to apply for a free coaching call with me to see if we'd be a great fit to work together and for us to work together over the next 12 weeks through my online coaching program, the Bodyweight Transformation Blueprint. Because if you are truly committed and serious about making 2020 of the year, then with the goals you highlighted with, you know, achieving your beach body as we highlighted before, you could even achieve them in the next 3 to 4 months rather than the next year, right? It's pretty awesome, right? But again, the results will only work if you actually put in the work yourself, you know what I'm saying? And also as a final note, I just want to mention that I actually have a cap of 20 clients. I take on no more than 20 clients at once right now. So of course the spots are filling up each and every week in December, let alone January this year, right? And so once they're gone, my friend, they're gone. And unfortunately, if you reach out to support me maybe towards middle or end of, you know, January or February, then I may actually be fully booked and unfortunately would not be able to support you with that. So with that said, if you're serious, make sure to act now, and I'd love to support you with that, right? So with that said, if you enjoyed this video, you like my content, enjoy watching every single minute and every single second of this video, make sure to give this video a shaky thumbs up and comment down below what part of this video you found most helpful. I'd love to know. I'd love to and interact with you on that note. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, share this with a friend or friends you believe would benefit from these gains, and that's enough for me today. I hope you enjoyed the rest of your day, my friend, as a crew member of the Gangster Express. Keep moving forward. Once again, Merry Christmas to you, my friend. I hope you had an awesome holiday, and I wish you a very happy new year for 2020. Catch you next time.